It is not a threat, I don't think. It's not going to be taking my job or anything like that. It's a tool, like anything. You know, when I use middleware, it's a tool. It's not taking the role of an audio engineer or anything like that. It's a tool that I know how to use and I can manipulate. Now, things with like chatbots and stuff like that, they are useful. Like I know people who don't know how to do something scripting-wise. They just chuck it in. It's like, what's wrong here? And say, oh, this is wrong. It's like, okay, cool. But what is that? That's a tool for you learning. Is it more acceptable to do it through a chat box or go to Stack Overflow, searching on Google, and then going through the answers that way and stuff? I see where you're coming from. It can be dangerous. I think there are some areas that might get a bit easier. So the skill entry might be a little bit softer. I honestly think programming is one of them. But at the same,
what I was thinking.
yeah.
Actually.
But at the same time, when working with colleagues who don't know how to code, your job is also a translator as well. So having my CEO saying, "Hey, I want there to be a big boom in the stadium," it's like, I know that means, oh, okay, I need to have quite a bit big of a reverb. I need there to be a long delay. I need those early refractions, stuff like that. A big part of your job is being that translator, and to the point where a CEO can type in and say, "Hey, make a game." Like it's not going to happen. It's a tool more than anything.
It's too literal, isn't it? At the moment, it's too literal. So you ask it to do something, and it literally does it to the word. So there's no creative expression in it.
Exactly, and this is one thing. I have seen I have seen creativity with AI a little bit, but I don't think it can match what we can do as humans because, you know, there is that emotive factor to it. Why does a monster sound scary? Well, it might be because technically these frequencies are like that, but that person might have a specific, you know, affirmation towards that monster. They might be petrified of spiders, so having a big, massive one like that, you know, they're obviously going to react differently, whereas a computer may not know that kind of thing. So creatively, I think we're all safe. AI is not going to take over the world. It's going to be a tool that we're going to be able to use, especially being creatives. I think there's going to be a lot of use case for us because having that creativity is going to be a real important tool to have in the future.
There are a couple of documentaries around that have been entirely created using AI, and they are appalling.
Yeah.
Really appalling. Illustrate. Like it doesn't know how to do eyes. Or
yeah.
Like that. It's like this is just
like that chat GPT thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wondered how you felt about it.
Yeah, no, it's completely valid. It's something obviously that we are aware of. Like, I know the artists, I think it was last year, there was a big uproar about AI using that stuff that they had created as part of their amalgamation on the process. So, you know, you go into software, be like, hey, I want a fantasy pub, like tavern, and be like, oh, cool, I've made one. But what it doesn't tell you is it's taken 5 different artists views on it, merged them all together and said, oh, here's the new, like, completely original product. It's not. So there was a big uproar about that, and there are better practices around that. But we are in its infancy. Who knows where it will take us?